What's up, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking mother-freaking football because it's almost here. It's close. Now, I'm obviously not hiding the fact that I am an Alabama fan. I'm a lifelong Alabama fan. I am not trying to misrepresent myself in any way, shape, or form. I do try to come at things from an independent perspective, but the subject I'm going to be talking about is Alabama football today, so I'm not trying to make you think that I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm a mega Alabama fan. So, I have probably the most confidence I've ever had for an Alabama football team going into this season. Now, that doesn't mean Alabama is perfect, because Alabama's not perfect. We do have some questions on defense. We've got 4 new guys back in the secondary. We've lost a linebacker. Secondary has been historically a problem for Alabama defenses, specifically when we play a quarterback that can move out of the pocket and create some plays after the fact. So that does concern me a lot. And we have lost, quite a few defensive starters. So that's what's worrying me. Why am I so confident? I'm so confident because we have Tua Tagovailoa. Now, we all know what happened last year in the national championship game. When we recruited Tua, I did some research, and looked back on his high school days and everything he did. He went to the same high school as Marcus Mariota. There was a lot of hype for him. He was highly recruited. There was a lot of hype. I love Jalen Hurts as a guy. I think he's a great dude. I think he's a good leader. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. And I'm thankful for everything that Jalen did for us. I know there's a question right now as I'm making this video of who's going to start. Tua's going to start. It sucks that Jalen's going to have to deal with this because I really think a lot of Jalen Hurts. But the bottom line is Tua Tagovailoa is the man. And I don't know if in my lifetime of being an Alabama fan, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback. Well, no, I haven't. I'll just tell you, I've not seen a quarterback at the University of Alabama with this much potential. This guy has the ability to be like the next Tim Tebow. This guy is incredible. So, all last year, I was frustrated all season long because I didn't feel like Jalen Hurts was the guy, and I screamed about it all year long. And then I had other Alabama fans calling me out saying, oh, you're just not loyal to Jalen, you're a hater. No, the bottom line, the best guy was on the bench, and Jalen was a great guy, and he got us to the promised land, and I'm forever thankful for that. But Tua is already, this dude has never started a game in college football, and he's already the preseason favorite to win the Heisman. This has never happened. This is unprecedented. This guy is incredible. Now, we've only seen a small sample size, and I completely understand that. But when you hear this guy in interviews, when you hear him talk, his composure, he's so mature. He gets it. He is a team player. This guy is the total package. Shout out to Lex Luger, but this guy's the total package right now. A.J. McCarron is probably the best Alabama quarterback I've seen in my lifetime, and I was very happy with everything A.J. McCarron did. Won us a couple national championships. He actually won some games with his arm. I think that if he gets a chance in the NFL, I think he could be a solid top 20 quarterback, maybe. But Tua's on another level, like another level altogether. Like, Tua is going to be the man. Like, I'm just telling you, as long as there's no injuries, this is the guy right here. He's got it all. He can run only when he needs to, but he can scramble to get out of trouble. He's got a rocket. He knows how to read defenses. He's got composure. Stepped up in the second half of the national championship game, down multiple scores. And yeah, he made a couple of mistakes. There's no doubt about it. But the biggest moment of the year, and this guy stepped up. So, now while we do have questions on defense, it's Nick Saban. He'll get it figured out. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm worried about it, but I'm not that worried about it. We have incredible depth at running back. We've got our offense. This is the best our offense has been, best shape our offense has been in probably under the Nick Saban era. This is the best offense we've had. So if we're bringing the best offense, if we're bringing potentially the best player in college football at the quarterback position, which is unheard of at Alabama, unheard of. We have never had a quarterback of this magnitude, ever. It's never happened. So giving us that guy and having Nick Saban's defense, I'm just telling you right now, Alabama is poised to dominate. Now, that doesn't mean we are going to. That doesn't mean it's actually going to happen because, as we know, you get on the field and a lot of things can happen. But going into the season, as a lifelong Alabama fan, I've never been this excited for a season because of Tua Tagovailoa. I can't explain how hyped I am for this guy. I can't do it. And again, he went up against a very, very tough Georgia defense in the second half of the national championship game, led by former defensive coordinator at Alabama, Kirby Smart. And he handled that moment. The biggest moment, the most pressure. A freshman thrown into the second half, down multiple scores. Everything relies on you. And this guy stood up and did it against fierce competition. I'm telling you right now, watch out for Tua Tagovailoa. Watch out for the Crimson Tide. Roll mother effing Tide. You guys have a great day. Going to be more Sports Wars videos to come. We'll talk to you later.